Good morning, dear students. Today we will start our new chapter, which is Chapter 7 File Management Introduction to Windows 7. In this chapter, we will learn how to manage our files, and you will also be introduced to Windows 7. So first we will understand what is file management. You must have seen your parents keeping all their important documents in different files. They may have a file to keep your school report cards, another file to keep the water and electricity bills, and the list goes on. But if they do not manage their files, they may lose some of these important documents. They may not find it when they need it later. Similarly, you must also save all the work you do on the computer. Now basically the question arises that what is a file? You have learned in your previous chapter how to save a drawing. In your previous class you learned how to save your work in the Notepad program. The work that you do in any computer program is saved as a file. A file can be a picture you have drawn, an image which you have downloaded from the internet, or a poem which you have typed. They are all saved as different types of files. Thus, a file is a collection of data stored in form of text, pictures, videos, or music. The file may be saved on computer directly in the hard disk, which is inside the CPU box, or in some storage devices outside it like a CD, DVD, or pen drive. But you must always remember that every file must have a name for your convenience, otherwise it will be hard for you to find it later without a name. When you select a file, you must select the place where you want to save it and give a suitable name to it. In your computer, you will also find an icon, a small picture associated with each file that you save. You can look at the examples given below on your screen. See, by just looking at the icons, you can easily get an idea and identify the type of files. Now let us learn what is a folder. You can arrange similar files in one place called a folder. So basically a folder is used to keep your files or other folders, and a folder inside the folder is called a subfolder. You can save your file on the computer in the hard disk. Just as in an office, all related files are kept in a filing cabinet. You can similarly create folders in your computer. Now let us discuss about the advantages of saving a file. We save our work so that we can use it again whenever we want. We can make changes in it. We have a record of all the work done. We can carry it with us in a CD or pen drive. It is easy to find a file if it is kept in a proper way. Because saving a file is so important for our convenience, therefore let us learn how to save a file. You can save your file in any program that you are using. Let us learn the various steps involved. Step 1. Click on the File button. Step 2. Select Save or Save As option from the menu. A Save As dialog box will open. Step 3. Now select the place you want to save your file. We have chosen D drive. Step 4. In the file name box, type the file name. We have written sample file. Step 5. In the Save As type box, the type of file name comes automatically depending upon the program you are using. Since This is a Word file. It is written as Word document. Step 6. Click on Save button. Your file will be saved in the selected place. The hard disk or drive of a computer may be divided into two or more parts. They are named as C drive and may be E drive. If there are three parts here in the given picture, they are named as C and D drives. On the extreme left, C drive is used by the computer itself. So with this, we have completed our 7th chapter. Hope you all have understood it. So study well. Question and answers and exercises of this chapter will be uploaded on the website. Write the question and answer in your notebook and do the exercises in your test book itself.